you, my friend, feel like someone that does not stop, and I love it. I'm here for it. As a creative as well, I think that sometimes we can get a setback and let it kind of like stop us moving forward out of fear of rejection or failing. Like you're an actor, and like acting world is like rejection. Oh, he's a little bit more rejection. Oh, he's a little bit more. But it just for you. You seem to be like someone that's just like, well, I'm going to find a way to keep creating. I'm going to do this. So take me back to the VCA.
Okay.
So you were 19, right?
I was 18 when I got in.
Were you?
Yeah, I was just a baby. And I was from Wagga, teen pregnancy capital of Australia.
Mm.
So it was a big culture shock, to be honest, to move to Melbourne. But it was cool. I felt so honoured. It was my dream.
Yeah. So many people audition and don't get in.
Exactly. And I thought I was going to do that because I'd been told you audition for all the drama schools, you do the rounds, and then they say no until you're like 23. But you just keep auditioning and you get used to the rejection of the industry from the, auditions. And then you just sort of travel to Europe and like work in a bar and do all that stuff.
Yeah.
And that's what I was beginning. I was beginning that journey. And then they were like, come on in. And I was like, sorry, what?
Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah.
And then was it at the end of your first year? They're like, hang on, I didn't know they could do this at the end of first year.
They do this all the time. They do that. I think they still do this.
Like go out and get more life experience.
Yeah.
You're not going on to second year
Yeah,
just yet.
Yeah, they were like, you're just a baby. You have to go learn how to be a person. And I was like, well, I knew that. I'd booked a trip to Europe. You did this. But I also was devastated because drama school, they let you in, they tear you down, and then they sort of rebuild you. But I was still in the tear down phase.
Yeah.
And luckily for me, I was still pretty confident. But I think it could be really damaging the way that they used to behave. And I've actually had one of my teachers from VCA since reach out and apologize to me, which was really beautiful.
Wow.
And kind of, like a really magnificent moment for her to be like, hey, I've heard you talk about your time and I'm so sorry and I'm proud of what you're doing now and I'm glad you've made it. But they basically told me I didn't have what it takes.
We could do a whole podcast on like crazy stories from drama school.
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like